Central Coast Council and the New South Wales Government are planning for our future to ensure the Central Coast has a sustainable and resilient water supply system. We have developed the Central Coast Water Security Plan, which sets out how we're going to do this over the next 30 years. The plan is a whole-of-government approach to water security on the Central Coast. Water is fundamental to our region, supporting the quality of life of our community and economic prosperity of a growing region. We have engaged with our community, asking them what their values and preferences are for our water future. The community told us they want a reliable water supply that can withstand drought, a water supply system with minimal environmental impacts that is cost-effective to build and operate, a safe and clean water supply system that adheres to high-quality water standards and focuses on saving precious drinking water by reducing leakage and using innovative solutions. We have analysed demand options to reduce the amount of drinking water we use and supply options to supplement our water supplies. In addition, we have assessed the impacts of a changing climate, learning from our experiences during previous droughts, ensuring we are well prepared for the future. The Central Coast water system performs well in typical conditions, but in the instance of a severe drought, our storages can drop to critical levels in approximately 5 years. If a drought was to continue longer than this, we could run out of water if we do not have a backup plan in place. To ensure we have enough water to meet the needs of our growing community during good times and in future droughts, we need to be agile, efficient, collaborative, and cost-effective to make sure we are prepared for a future with a changing climate and a growing population. It is likely that we will need to increase our water supplies within the next 10 to 15 years, or when our future demand exceeds our available supply. There are 3 key pillars outlined in the Water Security Plan and a suite of actions that align with each pillar. Council is currently in the process of implementing these actions throughout the Central Coast. We will manage our existing water resources wisely and work together with our community to do the same. Since the Millennium Drought, the Central Coast community has reduced their water use within their homes by 22%. Since 2021, Council has inspected over 4,500 kilometres of water pipes in our network to identify and fix leaks in the system, reducing water loss throughout the community. The length of water pipes inspected includes rescans of suburbs with consistently high leakage results. We will continue to build on these achievements and work with our community to reduce drinking water used in homes, businesses and industries, and continue to invest in reducing leaks in the water network. We want to make the most of our existing infrastructure. We will continue to capture and store water in Mangrove Creek Dam, which can store water transferred from Mardi Dam, which in turn captures water from Wyong River and Arumba Creek. Following a comprehensive safety review in 2021, Mangrove Creek Dam can now be utilised to its full storage capacity. We will also continue our partnership with Hunter Water and maximise on the water transferred from the Central Coast Hunter connection to increase water security across the 2 regions. Council commissioned the Mardi to Warnervale pipeline in 2022 that allows over 30 million litres of drinking water to be transferred daily between the 2 regions. Groundwater ball fields and infrastructure were built in the Woy Woy Peninsula and in other areas throughout the region during the Millennium Drought and has been used as a water source on the coast. We are planning to reinstate our groundwater system and conduct further studies to ensure that any groundwater extraction is undertaken in the most sustainable way. We will also continue to investigate a potential ancient underground river source, also known as a paleo channel, under the Tuggerah Lakes area, which could provide even more water. We currently recycle around 650 million litres of water each year. We will work towards increasing this by 400 million litres per year through increased industrial recycling, providing recycled water to irrigate more parks and sporting fields, and continuing to explore viable recycling opportunities in new residential developments. Our climate is changing and the future is uncertain. We will act to improve our resilience to drought and remain adaptive to future opportunities and risks. We will do this by implementing the following actions. Purified recycled water is a reliable and safe water supply option that is already part of water supply systems around the world, including Perth, Western Australia. While we plan for the delivery of a purified recycled water scheme at Wyong South Wastewater Treatment Plant, Council will continue to engage with our community on the urban water cycle and the potential of purified recycled water as a drinking source for the future. Council is also planning to build a desalination plant at Toukley as a long-term supply option to provide a reliable source of water that is independent of rainfall and climate. Desalination is the process of removing salts and impurities from seawater to create safe drinking water. The desalination plant would be sized to produce up to 30 million litres of water per day in typical conditions and even throughout a drought. Council has allowed for carbon offsetting for all energy associated with the ongoing operation of the plant. To be prepared for long and severe droughts in the future, we need to decrease the amount of water we use and increase water supply sources that don't rely on rainfall. We have permanent water conservation measures in place called water-wise rules, and we will implement future water restrictions during drought as required. We will continue to work with our community to promote water-efficient behaviours and the use of water-saving devices. We will also continue planning the desalination plant at Toukley. This way, if we need it earlier than expected due to a significant drought, it will be ready for construction. In this emergency scenario, where our dam levels reach around 45%, we plan to commence delivery of the desalination plant to be completed within 3 years. If our dam levels reach 15%, emergency supplies will be activated to avoid running out of water. During the Millennium Drought, Council gained approval to set up and operate a temporary extraction point at Porters Creek to help supplement our dwindling water supplies. Council would aim to reinstate this extraction point if emergency drought trigger levels are reached again. Our water system is underpinned by healthy ecosystems and is essential to support our community. We will continue to protect the health and quality of our drinking water catchments in order to create and sustain livable communities. The Central Coast Water Security Plan includes a program of actions to make the most of what we've got, ensure we can reliably meet the water needs of a growing community while remaining adaptive to be able to respond to future conditions. The plan increases the diversity and resilience of the system, and it improves our drought readiness and security to ensure we can continue to serve our community through long and severe droughts in future. Water plays a critical role in the future of our region. Council will continue to engage with the community and a variety of stakeholders to ensure our water supplies remain secure into the future. Learn more at yourvoiceourcoast.com.